All right, here we go. Hey, everybody, Mr. Traveler here.
It's El Cosmo.
All
After
right.
about an hour of trying to get it together for you guys, thank you so much for watching Mr. Traveler and El Cosmo.
Thank you for all the lovely thumbs up on here. It is so good to see so many people on here. We thank you so much for tuning in. We try to do this one a little bit later at night so that everybody could jump on board.
Yes, we appreciate everybody who stopped your, what is it, Thursday? Do you know it's almost Thanksgiving already? Oh my gosh, it's almost time to shop for Christmas. Time is flying. But if you're ready to go off on your journey,
I got something better than a Christmas present. You can put a cruise ship under the Christmas tree.
yes, that's better than any gift you can get. You want to make sure you give them some memories.
All right, so let's jump on into this. I don't want to take up too much time. Thank you so much. There's so many of you on here. You guys are great. I got a couple of cruises to talk to you all about. I think this is very exciting. You know, we're on an endeavor to see the world, and we want to see it together with all of you. So many of you on here have already been on these group cruises with us in the past, and you know, we're trying to get out there and see this big old globe that's out there, experience new cultures, experience new things, and I just love our travel group that we're with. You guys are just, you guys are like family.
They are my family. I'll fight you over my family. They like my family.
Absolutely, we love each and every one of you.
Yes.
We've had so many great times
Some
traveling
of you
with
guys
everybody.
I talk to more than my own family. No joke. I am not joking
That's
about
true.
that. Yes. Thanks for calling and checking up on us too. We appreciate that. It's just like a hug through the phone. I love it. I love our group, and I look forward to seeing them.
All right, everybody. So what I'm going to ask, and now you guys can definitely call. We'll probably turn the phones on for maybe like an hour after the video.
Phones are on now.
But for those of you who are catching this afterwards, this is going to be the email I'd like you to contact for information so I can get a hold of you. And if you would, please be so kind, give me like max 24 hours to get back to you. With the pricing, I'll try to respond very quickly to you.
Take a quick screenshot or jot it down. We're going to leave it up for a minute so you can write it down.
Yep.
Or take a screenshot on the side of your phone. If you got an Android or iPhone, you can just snap that contact right there. That is going to be a very important email that you're going to need for the group. So make sure you write it down or jot it down. Shout out to everybody who joined us today. Can I just say some names real quick?
Sure.
I just want to run through some names. Hey, Sandra, Ash Marie Luxury. She's one of our agents. Hey, what's up, girl? Hey, Shug. And Cut and Paper, that's Auntie Gladys. Hi, Auntie Gladys. Nurse Shay. I talk to her all the time through comments. Sharon, Autobot Diva, you know you my girl. I'm still praying for you. And don't ride the motorcycle in the winter. And my girl Anna and Yolanda, Chester, and Ashley. Hi, the second Ashley. Hi, how you doing? Dion, I'm gonna try to pronounce your last name. Diontele. I think they're overseas. That particular Ashley. Francis, Trey, Alex, XCX. Hi, how you doing? And I appreciate everybody who's joining us. So far, that's who's on right now. Thank you. And Aries are great. My girl Holly, what up? What up? Hola, chica.
All right, so let's get in.
Tiva,
This is the other way.
Betty,
This is the other way you get a hold of us here.
Yes.
Let me
You're gonna definitely, Sharon Anderson, you definitely gonna wanna watch this video. We had to make sure this video was right. It was clear for you to hear because we're about to drop some serious announcements and you don't wanna jump on this deal that we got.
All right.
This unheard of.
So let's talk about the very first one, and we've been talking about it for a while. It's time for us to go to Alaska.
It is time for Alaska, everybody.
All right, so here's the details on this one. So this is going to be Alaska, and that is the ship we're going on right there, which is the Anthem of the Seas. That's Royal Caribbean's Anthem of the Seas. So it is a beautiful ship to go in and see Alaska. This does leave on Memorial Day in 2025. So it actually leaves on Memorial Day. So what's kind of cool, I think, about this one is that we will be leaving from Seattle on Monday. And so if you've never been to Seattle, like we've never been to Seattle, we definitely want to go in a couple of days early
Yes.
and explore Seattle.
We have been to Alaska before, but this was before our vlogging days.
Yep.
And my lovely brother and his wife treated us to an Alaska trip. We didn't know a group. We didn't know how to travel back then. They actually took us to Alaska. So we want to share this particular trip with you. We enjoyed it so much that we want to take the group back with us. And we are definitely going to be doing a lot of excursions and a lot of trying to see the world, and you would be surprised how people actually live in rural destinations like Alaska. It will really shock you to see how peaceful and quiet it is there, and how lovely it is to live. They eat clean, they eat fresh, and it reminds me of the opposite of Hawaii. The weather,
Yeah.
but it's still beautiful, just like that. But it's kind of cool there.
When we went to Alaska, we lived in Michigan at the time, and I was like, I am not going no place cold, because I live someplace cold. But when I tell you, it was one of the best trips that I've ever done. It's just an amazing destination. So let's talk a little bit about the itinerary. It's going to be leaving Seattle. Memorial Day is May 25th of 2026. The following day will be at sea. Then we're going to Ketchikan, then Sitka, then Juneau, followed by another day at sea. We're going to go to Victoria, British Columbia, and then return to Seattle on that following Monday. So it's a really nice trip. Again, that is on Royal Caribbean's Anthem of the Seas.
Yes.
So let's talk about it a little bit. This particular cruise, I only have balconies reserved for the group rate. So what does that mean? If you're doing two people for a balcony, we can do a deposit, and then we can do a minimal deposit, and then the total deposit for a cabin is going to be $250 per person, right? But with these balconies, as long as you get a balcony with two people in there, you can do half when you call us if you want to, and then within 30 days pay the other half of that deposit. So you can do that for the balconies. The balconies are total for two people is at $3,097, so a little bit over $1,500 per person, which is a really great rate. I waited for Royal Caribbean to put their prices out because the prices for Princess, Norwegian, and Carnival were just through the roof for balconies. This is probably about $1,000 less expensive than those other cruise lines for these dates. So it's a really good price for a balcony. If you're interested in an ocean view, I just looked up some current pricing on there. $26.40 for two people in an ocean view, and the interior was $25.61 for two people in an interior. Those are going to be subject to the regular deposit rate, so you'll have to come up with the $500 deposit at the time of booking. If
Can you go over the itinerary one more time?
I sure will. And if you want any other, if you want a suite, or if you're traveling solo, or if you've got 3 or 4 people in the cabin, make sure that you contact us so we can get you some pricing and help you work through that. I'll pop it up real quick. So again, this is going to be Royal Caribbean's Anthem of the Seas. That is the ship you see there. It's got the arm that swings off the side of the ship, right? So it's a really cool ship. Really nice ship, I think, to see Alaska in.
I think the arm is perfect for that scenery.
Yeah,
to see over the mountains and things like that. You have to be very daring to try to go in there. But hey, you have to live once.
Yep. So Nurse Shay, we can do solos, but just contact us for pricing information. We can look it up for you.
Absolutely.
So again, we're going to be leaving Seattle on Memorial Day, on the Monday, so you can come in and spend the weekend in Seattle, which I think is really cool. That's why I really like this itinerary. We're going to Ketchikan, Sitka, Juneau, and Victoria, British Columbia, before we return back to Seattle. So I'm really looking forward to this particular cruise here. We've been talking about doing Alaska for a long time, and it's finally here. So what do I mean by the arm remote? It's got the I can't think what the name of it.
It's kind of like a robotic arm that goes out and lifts you up and down, so you can get a scenery. It's almost like an observation circle.
Yeah, it's like a capsule, and you can fit like maybe 10 to 12 people in there comfortably. and the arm comes off the top of the ship and swings out over the ship. The North Star, isn't it? The North
It's
Star.
called the North Star,
Yeah.
yes.
But it swings off the side of the
Me
ship.
and Mr.
So
Traveler rode it on the Quantum, and it was not scary. I don't think it was scary. It gets up there, but
Yeah.
you have to be brave. But if you want to get the scenery and get your content and take some pictures and film, you have to go up there.
So
Yeah.
Alaska, I'm very excited about this and excited to
Mhm.
go with you guys. Alaska is such a beautiful destination. I mean, it's
It really is.
totally different from the Caribbean and Hawaii.
It's different.
It's a very relaxing cruise if you want it to be. It can be a very adventurous cruise if you want it to be. It's all about what you want to do there. I mean, you can do everything from fishing and hiking to just sitting back and watching the scenery, whale watching.
Going on
Uh,
tour,
Yeah,
catch a can, Skagway.
to put it in perspective, when we went the last time, it was in early June,
Mhm.
and we were in, I think it was Juneau that day. It was the NBA Finals were playing on the big screen on the ship,
Mhm.
and it was actually 90 degrees.
It was hot.
We were in the outdoor pool in Alaska. It was kind of crazy.
We went from 90 degrees to below 20,
Yeah,
all in the same
cruise.
itinerary. It was crazy. One place we'll go, it'll be really, really hot, and another place we'll go, it'll be really, really cold. Then you'll see glaciers. Then you can swim, on the ship if it's warm. It was crazy. It was crazy weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say dress in layers.
Yeah, you definitely have to bring layers of clothing. So.
It is beautiful.
So anyway, that's it for Alaska. So make sure you call us on that one, or again, that one is Memorial. I keep saying it's Memorial Day. Yeah, Memorial Day, 2025, May 25th, 2026.
And shout out to Alice there, who is cruising right now. He's on a ship. Thank you so much for joining us from the cruise, Alice there. We appreciate it, all the way from Scotland.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, so let's move on to the second one that I have for you guys.
There's another group cruise.
Yep, this is the second one we have now. This one
We've been busy little bees since we've been off the Wonder, so we've been getting everything ready and prepared for this particular video right here. And if you love it, give us a thumbs up. And if you're new to our channel, welcome. Come on in and have a seat. It's Mr. and Miss Traveler. You're gonna love it here. Subscribe.
Oh, was that my cue?
That's your cue.
Oh.
There it is. Mr. Traveler has been working hard on these graphics. Shout out to Mr. Traveler and his graphics. He does such an awesome job. Yes.
All right, so let's get on to the second one. Now, the second one, we wanted to do something.
Alice there said, take this money. We don't, call us. We can definitely do that.
The second one that we want to discuss with you, we wanted to do something different.
Yes.
So matter of fact, we were doing this on our cruise on the Wonder, which we were digging around, and we think we found a really cool itinerary that I think a lot of you are going to like. This is going to be next November the 2nd, so it's going to be about a year from now. And it's going to be it's an older ship for Royal Caribbean, but it's Brilliance of the Seas. It's an oldie but a goodie. It's a beautiful ship. Let me tell you something. We just got off the Grandeur of the Seas,
It was
and
amazing.
it is the oldest, smallest ship in their fleet, but they keep their ships up so immaculately.
It was immaculate. And
Yes.
that's not a word I use all the time. It was pristine.
Yes.
It was clean. And
Yeah.
I love that. And
Right.
I don't use that word a lot. Unlike these new ships, different. They building them different. So we'll talk about that later.
All right, so let's talk about the second one. I think you're going to find this very interesting. We'll go through the itinerary. So again, this is November 2nd next year on the Brilliance of the Seas.
Okay, I was going to ask them to guess first. Guess where you think we going?
Uh,
The traveler just flashed it up there already.
Bermuda.
Bermuda.
All right, so this is a very interesting cruise. This is a repositioning cruise for Brilliance of the Seas next year, and I think it's very interesting. It's going to leave on Sunday, November 2nd. It's leaving from Boston. So if you've never been to Boston, like I've never been to Boston, I've only seen it on TV.
I heard they had good seafood there.
I definitely want to spend a couple of days in Boston seeing the history and eating some of the food and all that good stuff. So this cruise leaves Boston on November the 2nd. The next day we're at sea. The following day we will be in Bermuda. My only kind of downside to it is that you only have the one day in Bermuda. as opposed to the other cruises that go there for 2 or 3 days. But I think it's perfect because you just go there and get a taste of it. I probably do an island tour or something like that on this one, right? But it's a great way, I think, to see Bermuda and see Boston if you've never been to Boston. So after Bermuda, we'll be at sea for 2 days, and then we'll arrive in Antigua in the Caribbean. We're going to Tortola in the Caribbean, which I already know where I'm going to the Baths. It's a beautiful location.
You have to tour Tortola if you've never been there. It's a virgin island. It is absolutely beautiful.
And then the cruise actually ends in Old San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Yes, we end in Puerto Rico. We fly out of Puerto Rico back to, well, we're already be in the States in Puerto Rico, but we have to fly overseas.
Right. So
to come home.
So if you want to spend a day or two in San Juan, spend an overnight in San Juan, it's a beautiful place to spend the night. San Juan at night is just a beautiful place. Try some of the local food and experience some of the local culture in San Juan. So we thought this was a very interesting cruise. So you get to see a lot of cool places in one cruise, right? Boston, you get to go to Bermuda, you get to go to Old San Juan.
If you're from Boston, comment below. I know that I see our group on here. A lot of our family members know each other down there at the bottom, but we all family, really. If you come to our channel and you watch our channel, they're going to be your family too. You just automatically get family and friends with our channel. That's why we love what we do. We make this a family thing, and we try to show you the world. So we actually going to Hawaii in March. That's already set up and we ready to go. And everybody's response was just overwhelming. We are also doing Carnival Mardi Gras.
Yes, the Mardi Gras.
We're doing the Mardi Gras for the new island that Carnival is rolling out. And now we're introducing 2 more group cruises, Alaska and Bermuda. So hopefully you'll be able to jump on it.
I'd say, if you want to do Hawaii, you still can, but it'd be very expensive to join at this point.
If you got the paper for it, hey.
We definitely have tons of room on the Mardi Gras for Carnival. That's going to Celebration Key, their brand new island. So that's going to be really exciting. It'll be one of the first ships there. That's that first week that the Celebration Key is going to be open. So you don't want to miss that. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I want to talk about the start?
Yeah, I can, but let me finish the price. So Bermuda, let me go kind of rewind. Bermuda is a 7-day. It's Sunday to Sunday, November 2nd.
It's 7-dayer.
To the November the 9th. It's a 7-day cruise. It starts in Boston. So let's talk a little bit about the pricing.
I said slow down a little bit. They asking how long it is and what's the dates.
And so again, this is I have group pricing on interiors, ocean views, and balconies.
We apologize for looking down. We have so many notes and computers going. You wouldn't believe what the behind the scenes scene look like. I'll show you one day, but it's crazy how many computers and lights and phones, and we got like 5 computers set up. We got lights everywhere. You just can't see them. So we checking everything to make sure everything look good for you.
So for this one, I need. It's again $250 per person deposit. I do need at least $250 down, and then the other $250 within the 30-day time frame. Interiors for 2 people is a total of $1698. Ocean view total for 2 people is $1910, and a balcony total for 2 is $2694. Not bad prices. I think I've got 4 interiors, 4 ocean views, and I think I've got about 10 or so balconies. Might be able to add some more.
Trip.
That's for the Bermuda trip. All right.
Let's talk about the star.
Okay.
I snuck that one in.
You did. And we'll go back and recap the 2 new ones that we're doing. But if you want to join us for the Royal Caribbean Star of the Seas, which is going to be the new Icon class ship. It's coming out August the 31st of 2025. We got so many cruises. I got to think about this. It's going August 31st, 2025. That is the Star of the Seas. I have 4 balcony cabins left. I have 4 left. They're 4,800 or so.
They're going at 48 right now, but it's gonna definitely go up.
I think we've got them for 4,800, right around there. And
this is inaugural sailing.
And yes, that's the inaugural sailing.
One of our subscribers, she she pleaded with us. She was like, please, you gotta do a group cruise. And I'm like, we got so many group cruises going on. I could not tell her no. Life with Tony. I couldn't tell you no. So she booked it and she said she'll go if we book it. So if we make it a group, so I said, okay, let's do it. So I decided to make the Star a group if you want to join us or however you want to do it. And this was kind of last minute. We kind of squoze it in. But I love the icon so much. And most people who are commenting on our page right now was on the icon with us. And the Star is our sister ship, so we have to do it, you know.
Well,
and the inaugurals are a little different. When you do an inaugural selling, it's not like any other selling that you would do. If you ever comment below and let me know if you've ever been on an inaugural selling. Comment below because they lay out the red carpet, 2, 3, 4 of them, and they bring on all their best chefs. They bring on all the best food. They bring all the best service, and that's pretty much the only time you would get top-notch service on that particular line for that selling, and you would be in a brand new cabin.
I have to correct myself because the Star, we have them for 55.38. I was a little bit off on there. 55.38 is for the inaugural, but Royal Caribbean, that same cabin is going for $7,400. So we have like a massive discount on what Royal Caribbean is selling them for right now. Again, I only have 4 of those left. So if you're interested in that, definitely give us a call.
I wish I can tell you which one to pick, Alaska, Bermuda, or the Star, but you have to choose yourself which group cruise would you like to go on with us. We gave you 3 of them. Actually, we have 5 lined up, but we presenting 3 tonight. So thumbs up if you love this information and this hard work that we doing. We researched this for months before we put this particular video out, and I'm talking a lot because I worked hard on this. Miss Traveler.
The Star will probably be a little less informal as far as groups go. I mean, it was very last minute that we decided to do it. So if you want to come join us, it's good. It'll be very informal as far as the group goes.
What is the itinerary for the Star?
It's Western Caribbean. I think it's going to Cozumel, Costa Maya. It's going down that way, maybe Roatan. So if you're interested, you can definitely give us a call. But again, let me recap the big ones that we came here to talk about today, the brand new ones. Again, Alaska, May 25th, 2026, on board the Anthem of the Seas Royal Caribbean. That is leaving on Monday, May 25th. So you'll have a whole weekend if you want to come explore Seattle like we're going to do. And have a ton of fun. So
the
Seattle.
Last time we went out of Vancouver. This time we're going out of Seattle.
So Seattle, Ketchikan, Sitka, Juneau, and Victoria, British Columbia. So
Ketchikan is something different, and Sitka is beautiful. All of them are beautiful. I've never been to the Victoria, BC. I've never been over there. So we definitely want to tour that when we go.
And then the other one is the Bermuda, November 2nd of 2025.
Never been to Boston.
So that's it's about a year from now. Leaving Boston on a Sunday, November the 2nd. Yep. So if you've never been to Boston, like we have never been to Boston, we're gonna go there a couple of days, eat us a bunch of crab cakes, and
eat a lot of seafood. In Boston, they have the largest seafood restaurant in the world. We will be going to that, checking that out, where they throw the fish and catch the fish and cook the fish right in front of you. Everything is fresh in Boston, and I always wanted to go there to explore it because I love seafood and I love to be at sea.
Yep. And so this one is leaves Boston and we go to Bermuda.
If I'm not mistaken, at Bermuda at that time, I think they had festivals going on, but I can double check because I know they have large festivals in Bermuda all the time.
So we go to Bermuda, Antigua, Tortola, and the cruise actually ends in San Juan. So definitely can.
Could we have prices for Alaska one more time?
Yeah, I'm going to give you prices for both.
Okay.
So Alaska, again, Alaska for the group rate, I only have balconies. That's it. 2 people in the balcony is $3,097.
If you want to lock it in, I say please call ASAP because we only have so many.
The current pricing for the ocean view and interior for that sailing is $26.40 for an ocean view for 2 people, and the interior is $25.61. So I mean, for a couple more dollars, you might as well get the ocean view. So that's for Alaska. Again, I only have the group rates on the balconies, but we can work out anything. And if you've got more than 2 people, or if you're trying to go solo, give us a call. We'll talk to you and run through the numbers.
We can definitely work that out for you.
The Bermuda trip, I have group space on all of them. So for interior for 2 people is $16.98. Ocean view is $19.10, and the balcony is $26.94. So that's the prices.
What ship for Alaska?
Alaska is Anthem of the
The
Seas.
Anthem of the Seas, Royal Caribbean.
And Bermuda is Brilliance of the Seas.
Royal Caribbean. Oh, we got a super chat
Oh,
from Holly. Thank you
Holly.
so much, Holly.
Okay, you're going to make me dust my buttons off. Hold on.
Holly.
Let me.
Her and Jason showing out.
Okay, hold on.
She said, great seeing you both. Thank you for all your hard work and delivering great content as always. I'll just give me a hug, Holly. Give me a hug.
Thank you so much for the
Holly.
super chat. We appreciate you.
And thank you so much for you and Jason's service. We appreciate y'all. And when we do group cruises with them, we just have so much fun. I cannot wait until y'all meet Jason and Holly on one of these group cruises because they are just family. I'm telling you, they are family. Thank you so much.
We actually have another group, and we actually have another. I will post the information here just momentarily, all the contact information. We actually have another top secret group cruise that we had.
Oh gosh.
That we're doing also. Those were cruising during the solar eclipse on the Sun Princess. So if you're interested in that one,
do you want to hear about it? We can tell you about it if you want to hear about it. Okay, yeah, let's go. Somebody said yes. Let's talk about it.
But that one,
the Sun Princess.
That one.
No, this is different. The Sun Princess. Okay, the Princess line. They are number one for service. Okay.
Let me put up the phone number while you're doing all that.
Okay, you can't beat Princess service, and they service is just crazy. It's bananas because when you're in the buffet line or you at dinner, you have waiters and waitresses standing around you. They ask you if you want anything from the buffet or do you want anything to drink. That's how Princess move. And I can't wait to do the Sun Princess as a new ship, and I'm excited to see it. And what was the itinerary for that one?
They did. I don't have any more group space for it, so I will. If you interested in joining us for that one, you can definitely call. I'll give you what the current pricing is on there. Mm-hmm. That one they changed up the itinerary on us a little bit. It's going from Barcelona. It is going to Gibraltar still. I think it cut out the stop in Marseille, France. Mm-hmm. Instead, it's going to cruise during the eclipse. It's going to be a total solar eclipse. This is in August of 2026, August 8th, 2026. Mm-hmm. So there will be a total solar eclipse on August the 12th, 2026 over in Europe. It's going to come right across Spain, and it'll be right there in the Mediterranean Sea. So we're going to actually cruise during the total solar eclipse. It's going to be amazing. And then we go to Genoa, we go to La Spezia, Italy, and then we go on to, actually, I don't even think it's going to Genoa anymore either. But it's going to La Spezia, Italy for sure, and it's going to end in Rome. So it's a really awesome trip on there. It's one of Princess's brand new ships. It's going to be a really amazing trip. And for those of you who are already booked on there with us, I think I got a little add-on that I'm thinking about doing. I want to go to Paris. A couple days.
I have to go to Chanel to the moon. I have to.
We're thinking about flying into Paris, doing Paris for a couple of days because she wants to do Chanel. I got to go.
I have to go.
I want to see the Louvre and of course the Eiffel Tower, and then it's either a train ride. Listen, I looked up the train ride today. The train ride was pretty inexpensive. It was like $80 a person or something. Mm-hmm. But then I went in there and I looked up airfare just for giggles. It was $28 on Ryanair to go from Paris to Barcelona. So either that's affordable. There's a lot of different, very affordable options to get from Paris to Barcelona. So I think we're gonna do Paris before the Barcelona trip. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be amazing. Then we definitely want to spend a couple of days in Barcelona too. So we're gonna extend this thing out and make it a lot of fun. So anyway. There's the phone numbers for anybody that is coming on afterwards.
Shout out to April who said she would be on another ship at that time, but she's looking at other cruises. Thank you so much. You're welcome. We understand if you have other ships planned, or you have, things going on with your family, or you already have some things booked and lined up, we understand. But make sure you jump on one of these, because these are the best deals that you're gonna get for our groups. And when we go on groups, we go with like 150 people. It's a lot of us, and our family would be your family as well, and you would enjoy our groups. Our groups are handpicked, and everybody who knows how we move when we do groups, that's why we have such a large following, and once these cabins are going, that's it for the prices. Then they're gonna skyrocket. So we trying to tell you like a year or two ahead of time, so you can get the best deal you can.
So for those, if it's after hours or anything, and you want information, you can email us here at the contact
I
Mr.
agree
Traveler at
with Michelle. She
gmail.com.
said yes. Take your wife to Chanel. We could do a tour there if y'all want to.
Thank you, Michelle.
We just, even if you're going to look, honey, we're going to the mother store, which is the mothership of Chanel, where her store started. I'm such a collector of Chanel. I love it, so I have to see. I have to just see.
I just got to. You actually think you're gonna go to a Chanel store and you're just gonna go?
I don't have
look.
to. I don't have to have anything on there. I got everything I want. But if I see something. But yeah, I want to definitely go there and take some pictures and look around and see what's there. We talk about it later. And
I know better.
Cracking up, yes, and did.
All right. So anyway, that is going to do it for today. If anybody's interested in booking any of these, what time is it? 7:35. I'll leave the phone on for like an hour. Otherwise, we open up at 9 a.m. or you can get us at that email
Shout
again.
Shout out to Nurse Shade, 31 Root Campbell. That's what street is on. Yes, ma'am.
Or you can send us email there, and I'll send you some pricing information or whatever information you want to know.
The group thing that you set up. Did you want to show that? The group. Okay.
I'm still figuring it out.
I'm trying to make sure we cover everything, and we make sure we cover everybody's questions and answers. If you have any questions and answers down below, please go ahead and let us know what they are. Thank you so much, Holly and Jason, for your super chat. We appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I cannot wait to see y'all again. It's been a long time since we, cruised with them. And me and Mr. Traveler is actually doing a group cruise with my family in memory of my mother's birthday around January 30th. And there's some people that's on the list that's going too so far. So hopefully I asked you personally if you can make it. If you can, good, because I know there's a lot of cruises set up. I know people have working trying to put their pennies together, honey, to try to make these cruises. But I got a weekend cruise coming up for my mother's birthday that we hosting. That's just for my family. And if I called you, you are my family. If you on this list, you my family. So it's a quick cruise on the Carnival Sunrise, January 30th weekend. We going for a weekend, and we just letting our hair down. It's not a group. I'm telling you, my family, I can't hold them. I cannot control them. I can't hold them. They funny and they are so fun to be around. You're going to love it. You can meet my aunties and uncles, my sisters, brothers, cousins. They're going to be on the Carnival Sunrise January 30th. So I hope you can join us for that.
I'm trying to grow a beard. See how this works.
I think it's sexy. I think it looks cute.
We'll see what happens.
Me and Mr. Traveler been losing weight. As you can see, we look pretty small on here. We look smaller, don't we? Like we lost some weight, yeah. Mr. Traveler lost 25 pounds. I lost so far 18, I think it's been. But we really trying to get ready for Hawaii because I want to look good in my little luau clothes and all that. So somebody asked if we can go over to Sun Princess again. Sure we can.
Yeah, that's August the 8th of 26.
That's gonna be
leaving Barcelona and ending in Rome.
Mm-hmm.
And the cool feature on that is it's cruising during the solar eclipse. But again, the group pricing is gone on there, so anybody who's interested on that, I can definitely send you, whatever the current pricing is. Thank you for the compliment, Nurse Shay. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Nurse Shay. Thank you so much, Karen. She is one of our agents on this listing. She said, Brian L., we want Alaska. I want Karen on every one of them. I hope you can make every one of them, Karen. I'm pulling on you to come make these group cruises with us. But you see Karen, but you don't really hear her a lot because she's so quiet and she stay back, to herself. But I hope she can make it. So I see you out there, Karen. Thank you so much.
And we hope that Alistair is okay there. He is currently on a transatlantic cruise that he booked with us.
Yeah.
And they are in some rough weather. They had a little bit of a very unusual, but a rogue wave hit the ship, and everybody's okay and everything's good. But they put everybody on lockdown on the ship, which is that's a very unusual procedure. So, oh look,
Miss Holly.
Holly, quit doing that. We appreciate you though.
Holly, when we come to where you live, we come into your house, okay?
She just want to see the.
She said Brian Jason said just let it grow and the beard will come in. She gave you super chat for that. Okay. Thank you, Holly.
Yeah, Jason do got a killer beard.
His beard is lit. Okay, it must took him years to grow it.
All right, you just wanted to see that again. Thank
Holly
you so much.
and Jason, y'all showing out tonight. Thank you so much.
But yeah, so Alistair is they're still being confined in the room, but they'll be back out of there pretty soon, and then they'll get back to normal. So thanks for checking in on us there.
Thank you so much, and Eric, are great for both your super chats tonight. Thank you, everybody who's going on these group cruises and want to participate in them. That email address you just saw, Mr. Traveler Flash, let's flash it one more time. Please contact us at the email address or give us a call. We open every day from 9 to 6, and then on Saturdays from 9 to 2, because that's my date night. And then you can call us and let us know which ones you're interested in. We're trying to give you a plethora of places that we've been wanting to go for a long time. So we're just going to get them out the way, and and hopefully we can enjoy it with you.
Shout out to Miss Traveler using the Scrabble words.
That was my big word for today. And everybody who's on our Facebook, Mr. Traveler has been really, really busy lately on Facebook. I've been posting. That's me posting on on Mr. Traveler Facebook, and he posts when he has time, but usually he don't, so I post a lot on there. Thank you everybody else who posts on Mr. Traveler. If you want to, you can go ahead and post on there and post whatever you like. And today I asked, how long do you think it should be before you get another dog after you lose a dog or a pet? So we really read each and every one of those comments, and we thank you so much for them. I haven't read them yet because I gotta be in the bed with my phone and looking at them and responding to everybody. So thank you so much for all the love that you gave us on Snowball. We really miss them, but I'm not really jumping into buying a new pet yet. I feel like I should grieve a little bit more on Snowball. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it'll happen when it happens. Bonjour, Valerie.
Bonjour.
The second one is Bermuda. Oop, let me get rid of this.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
So that's Bermuda this time next year.
Okay.
From Boston to San Juan.
And it goes to Boston at sea, and then Bermuda, then 2 days at sea, Antigua, Tortola, San Juan. Yep. And then Alaska is going to be Seattle, and then at sea, Ketchikan, Sitka, Juneau at sea, and then Victoria, BC, and then Seattle. Am I saying Victoria correctly? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's the British Columbia, and I cannot wait till we go there because we've never been there. So I'm excited for all the good cruises that's coming up. And then me and Mr. Traveler squeeze some more in there. So we excited. Guess how many cruises I've been on this year? Go ahead and guess down below. I'm not even going to tell you because we've been traveling this year. Not only me, but Mr. Traveler as well. Guess how many cruises we've been on this year? And I'm not going to tell you until the next time we come back. And I'll just leave the answer tomorrow in the comments. We've been really on a lot of cruises this year.
You want to show them the block?
Yeah. You want me to go get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trapped in
I
there.
gotta take my house shoes off. Okay, let me make sure I look decent. They can't see me from way down. Let me go get it. Okay, hold on, everybody. We go.
So we did our Wonder of the Seas, and we finally got enough status where we got our crystal block while we were on Wonder of the Seas. So let me do it like this. You probably see a little bit better. Wonder of the Seas. Wonder of the Seas. So this is our crystal block. You got once you get once you get 140 days at sea, you get your crystal block, and then you get them, I think, every 70 days after that. And you get them on whatever ship you're on.
It's hard to see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, anyway, it says Wonder of the Seas. It has the ship, and it has Royal Caribbean at the top.
And it's super heavy.
It's very, very heavy.
It's really heavy.
There's a story that comes behind this block. We're going to talk about it on Wonder. They don't just give you, this once you get to Diamond or Diamond Plus or even Pinnacle, when you get to those particular steps, they don't just give you this. You have to know that it's due to you. And we'll talk about all that. And if you want to hear about it later, let us know.
Probably do a little video on it later on. Anyway.
It's so heavy.
All right, everybody. Good talking to everybody. Alistair gets his in Australia. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for the congratulations. And okay, there were some good guesses, but nobody has hit it yet. We've been on a lot of cruises this year. Guess down below how many cruises we've been on this year. And we appreciate everybody joining us. Again, we're going to do Alaska group cruise. Then we're going to do a Bermuda group cruise. And then we're going to do the Star. We're going to do the Star of the Seas. If anybody's going to join us.
Actually, I need to do them in order, right?
Okay,
so
let's do Hawaii.
We got Hawaii.
That's first.
So then we got.
And the Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras.
The Carnival's New Island. The Mardi Gras, that's the second one.
Then the Star.
And then the Star.
That's August 31st next year.
And we'll be doing that with Miss Life with Tony, who asked us to go with her. We definitely going. We're going to make it a group.
And then the Bermuda.
Bermuda is next.
Bermuda would be the next one.
Mm-hmm.
And then follow it up with the...
I think Alaska is before that one.
Right? No,
Alaska's second. Yep.
Then Alaska.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what am I forgetting? Then the Princess, right?
The Princess, Sun Princess.
I have to keep you straight.
Yeah.
All right, anyway, let's sign off. I had the phones on for about an hour again, so hopefully we'll talk to you. If not, hit us at that email. We'll send you information for you, and then if not, we can talk to you tomorrow or whenever you give us a call.
We appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. Comment below and let us know how many cruises you think we've been on this year so far. And we appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are like our family. We love you, and we hugging you from our home to yours. Thank you so much for sticking it out through us with losing Snowball, the hurricane, and everything else. We're going to talk about all that when we get to the group cruises, because I miss each and every one of you. Miss Holly, thank you so much. Aries are great for both your super chats. We really, really appreciate it. We put that money right back into our business so we can bring this content to you. And if you want to be a Patreon, you're more than happy to join us as Patreon. Thank you to all our Patreons who sow seeds into our business, and that way we can go ahead and present more to you. Me and Mr. Traveler are never sponsored. We pay our own money to go on these cruises, and we hope that you are enjoying each and every one of them. Thank you.
All right, everybody.
Life's short.
Have fun.
See the world. Get on the group cruise with us.
All right, everybody. We're going to see this planet together.
Yes, we're going.
Let's go.
Take care. Give us a call. Bye.
Bye, everybody.